明日はマルさんの誕生日です。サプライズパーティーをします。遊びに来ましたよ。この部屋に入らないでください。オレンジジュースを飲んでもいいですか？あ、冷蔵庫を開けないでください。Today, we're going to talk about the ない form plus でください expression. We use this expression when telling or requesting someone not to do a certain action such as please don't enter this room. I'll introduce the grammar points and show how Japanese people use the expression. We'll also have quizzes at the end to ensure you've got the key points from this video. Let's get started. Let's try this with this example. To eat, 食べる. To say, please do not eat, we change the verb to its ない form, which is also known as the plain negative form or the short negative form. I'll quickly review the ない form in this video, but if you'd like to do a more comprehensive review, please watch the ない form video. The link is in the description. Now, to make the ない form of 食べる, we simply drop the る at the end and add ない. So, 食べない is the ない form of 食べる, and it means not eat. Then we add でください. So, please do not eat is 食べないでください. The next example is to enter, 入る. How do we say, please do not enter? To make the ない form of 入る, we change the る to ら and add ない. So, 入らない is the ない form of 入る, and it means not enter. Then we add でください. So, please do not enter is 入らないでください. Let's do one more example. To laugh is 笑う. How do we say, please do not laugh? First, we make the ない form of 笑う. We've learned that verbs with the う ending use the わ column to make their ない form. So we change the う to わ and add ない. So 笑わない is the ない form of 笑う, which means not laugh. Then we add でください. So please do not laugh is 笑わないでください. For informal speech, we can simply drop the ください. So please do not laugh in informal speech is 笑わないで. Now let's see how Japanese people use the expression with some examples. This expression is mainly used in 4 cases: when giving instructions, warnings, making requests, and showing consideration. Let's see examples for each case. This expression can be used as an instruction from someone with authority, such as a teacher to students or a doctor to patients. In this example, a Japanese teacher wants to say, please do not speak English in the classroom to students. He would say, 教室で英語を話さないでください。教室で英語を話さないでください。Next, this expression can be used as a warning to someone who is doing something they shouldn't do. For example, a museum staff member saw someone taking a photo using flash and wants to say, please do not use flash photography in the museum to the person. So she would say, 美術館でフラッシュを使わないでください。美術館でフラッシュを使わないでください。Next, this expression can also be used to ask someone not to do a certain action. For example, Shiro wants to say, please do not enter this room to her friend because she is preparing the room for his surprise birthday party. She would say, この部屋に入らないでください。この部屋に入らないでください。Another example is when Shiro notices her friend is about to open the fridge and she wants to say, please don't open the fridge because there is a birthday cake for him. In this case, she would say, 冷蔵庫を開けないでください。冷蔵庫を開けないでください。Next, this expression is also used to show considerations. The first example is, please don't be too hard on yourself. This phrase is used quite often in Japanese. When you see someone working too hard, or pushing themselves too much, or being too hard on themselves, you can tell them, 無理をしないでください。無理をしないでください。You can drop the o particle and say, 無理しないでください to sound more natural. Another example is, no worries. This phrase is used to reassure someone and let them know that you're okay with whatever they're concerned about. In this case, Shiro feels so bad about breaking your vase and is apologizing for it. You can say, 気にしないでください. It's also nice to add a word like 大丈夫ですよ, which means it's okay. So the full sentence would be 大丈夫ですよ, 気にしないでください. You can also add the から expression to explain why. For example, to make Shiro feel a little better, you can say, no worries, it's a cheap vase. That will be 気にしないでください. 安い花瓶ですから。気にしないでください。安い花瓶ですから。Now let's try some quizzes. First question. Which is the correct phrase for please do not take a picture here? Is it ここで写真を撮りませんでください or ここで写真を撮らないでください The correct answer is ここで写真を撮らないでください Remember, we use the night form of the verb before でください Next, which is correct for please do not sing? Is it 歌わないでください or 歌わないでください The correct answer is 歌わないでください Please be careful with the night form of a verb with u ending. Next, can you say, please do not start the game yet? The answer is, まだゲームを始めないでください。まだゲームを始めないでください。Next, can you say, please do not look, because it's a secret? As a hint, secret is 秘密. The answer is 見ないでください。秘密ですから。見ないでください。秘密ですから。Next, can you say, please don't be too hard on yourself in casual speech? The answer is 無理をしないで。Also, in casual speech, we often drop the o particle, so you can say 無理しないで to sound more natural. Today, we learned the night form plus でください expression. Thank you for watching. ありがとうございます。